What's up, everybody? Robin E here, and we are back on another episode of Pillow Talk Podcast, Season 5. We are lit. Okay, I'm super duper excited today to have this guest in the building. Y'all, anytime somebody takes time to write a book, to put together ideas on paper, okay, to manifest thoughts, I always think that that's just something super dope. Everybody cannot do that, okay? So I definitely want to commend you on that. But we got Dae Superior in the building. What's up?
What's up,
Yes.
man? What's going on?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling real good.
Feeling real good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, it's good to see you.
Yes.
Nice to have you back, because you were on Pillow Talk a couple seasons back, actually, way back in the day. So, yeah.
Yeah, you evolved a lot.
It's been a journey. But you have as well.
Yeah.
You know, you've been on a journey too. So I'm definitely excited to get into that. Back then when you came on the show, you definitely weren't, I don't think you were talking about this type of stuff. I don't recall the conversation being this deep. Y'all, I mean, it's... Yeah, the journey's crazy. But today we're here, to get into your book that you put out, Godly Vibrations. Mm-hmm. Okay, congratulations on putting this out, for one.
Yes, appreciate it.
Super dope, super dope. And y'all, the whole cover, I'm just loving the cover. I just think that's super duper fire. Like, I love that. We definitely got to get into that, for one. Definitely. So yeah, a lot's happened since the last time you were here. I don't even know where to begin. Like, how do you feel where you are now, looking back on where you were like a couple years ago?
Oh, man, I feel like a grown man now. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I was coming into manhood back then, but, like, I wasn't really in tune with myself how I was supposed to be,
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to do some self-reflecting and, work out the knots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that led you to just a whole different journey.
Yeah, because throughout the whole process, I was journaling. So, like, I always say, like, if you write something down and then say it out loud, like, it's like manifesting times 10. But, like, when you write something down and then you actually say it out loud, it's like so much power behind that. Like,
yeah.
And usually things make a lot more sense when you say it out loud. So, like, you could, like, write something down and it might make sense in your head. You say it out loud and it don't make sense. Then, you got to rework that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's how I ended up making a book, because I was, like, journaling. So, like, basically, like, my problems, and then I, like, wrote it in a way that, you know what I'm saying, other people could relate. But, you know what I'm saying, like, I just try to come up with a solution to it and make myself a better person. And, like, you know what I'm saying, I was having fun with it, and that's how the book came.
Okay. Yeah. So initially when you were journaling, you weren't thinking about putting a book out, you were just journaling your thoughts.
Yeah, like, I knew I wanted to make a book. I had started writing a book before, but it was like, it wasn't something that, like, you know what I'm saying, I would want everybody to read first. Like, I might, like, maybe, like, some probably, like, book 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? Okay. That'd be the original book I was working on, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I more so just want to, like, help people, and I'm not really... Like, I want to tell my story, but, like, I feel like that'll come in due time. Like, I really just want to help people, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the situation that I was in and how I, like, came through that, man, like, if a lot more people thought the way that I thought, like, man, yeah, we had some powerful black men around here. For real.
Not wrong. And we need more of it.
For real.
We definitely do. Okay, so you've become more aware of just the journey, I guess, to get to this point. Some of the things that you've dealt with, being incarcerated, things like that, and just being on the other side. Because this is, like, written more so from, like, I feel like you are talking from your point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's my point of view.
Okay. So, I mean, what was the moment that really, I guess, like, changed you? Because I mean, I know you, just from the area and everything, us being around from the same area, but what was the moment for you where you kind of was like, okay, I need to like stop doing what the fuck I'm doing and get on my shit because this
For
shit ain't
real.
ain't happening no more. Like, what was that moment for you?
It was actually my 30th birthday. I was in solitary confinement. And you know what I'm saying? Like I was in there reading like urban novels and stuff. So like that's kind of how I got the idea to like write my book in the style of an urban novel. But then like it's written in two different styles. You know what I'm saying? So like if you notice like the two different styles they say the same thing. It's just saying the same thing in two different ways. And it's also so like you could get it, you know what I'm saying? Like you could actually get it. Like you read it this way, okay, it's easy to comprehend. Then I throw them big words at you. And you know what I'm saying? You might like be like, hold on, what does this word mean? You go Google it and
Okay.
shit. Like it
I
like
wonder, okay.
it's like really
Okay.
working into your mental. Like that's the way that I had wrote it, so where like you'll really get it and absorb that shit.
Oh, that's smart. Because I was wondering when I was reading it, like, whatever you were talking in, like, your thoughts, Dae Superior's thoughts basically on the topic,
Right.
reiterating it. And I was like, okay, but it's saying pretty much what was said. But now that you're saying that, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to include it like that?
Well, the way that I had wrote this book, I wrote it mainly for because the people that this book would actually help are like people that don't read or people that have a low reading level, like or men in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I had that in mind while I was writing it because I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, like people that normally don't read or like can't focus on a book or something. Like I wanted to put it in a style like that they like and actually go through the whole book. You know.
I like that. You're not wrong. Because the attention span right now,
Yeah.
in general, not just, for people in jail, whatever case is, everybody's attention span is a little short these days.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So you do have to intrigue readers. I like that. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to get into the book, y'all. This is, I mean, like we mentioned before, it's, I guess, a collection of things that you've experienced, but it is almost like your own guide in a sense, like your own set of rules or things to adhere by in order for you to have a certain vibration or whatever that may be. So like what was the purpose of it? Like when you were putting it together, did you want men to really be drawn to it? Anybody to really like connect with it as far as like if I take these values on, like I can have a different type of life?
Yeah, and I feel like anybody could take something from the book. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So, like I feel like the whole book, like everybody that I let read, they say the whole book hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the whole book hit, but like, even if you think like a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you not open-minded and you don't want to think different ways, like I feel like you could even still like take something from it because, you know what I'm saying, I even, I throw it in the Bible verses and all of that. So, like, and it's no cuss words in the book at all. You know what I'm saying? I definitely worked hard on that. It's no cuss words in the book.
I like
So,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like anybody could read it and take something from it, even you know what I'm saying, a teenager or something like in high school or something, that'll get them together real quick. He'll be ready, bro.
How did you decide, like, on the specific topics that you chose to include?
Yeah, I feel like it was like areas that I was lacking, so I wanted to like strengthen myself. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how it came. That's how the topics came. Yeah.
I like that. Because it's a lot of lessons I feel like everybody kind of experiences or we all kind of go through. So to narrow it down to some that I guess really like hit, that's hard. And everybody feels like they know what's right.
Right.
In a sense.
And people do not be making no goddamn sense.
People like to, feel like they're right. But yeah, I mean, I like the book. I definitely want to talk a little bit more about some of the themes in there. So like, you have different phases and things that you touch on. You talk about like self-sculpting and the God spark. So what is the God spark?
Okay, the God spark is like when you realize like you can accomplish anything if you put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. Like life is not going to end. Life keeps going on, and as long as you put your best foot forward, you know something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all that the God spark is. It's just realizing like who you actually are and what you're capable of.
Okay. I feel like you got into a lot of like affirmations and manifestations like early in the book. That became like very uplifting for you. Have you always been into manifestations, or was that something more recently you started doing?
Yeah, but I wasn't totally aware. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this stuff that I was doing, I was already doing, but I was just like not consciously doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't calculated or thinking it out before I actually do it. Like I was just doing stuff and like I was kind of thinking this way, but you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't all the way there though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all the way there now. You feel me? So like I know what I'm doing now, but like back then I probably felt like I could say like I knew what I wanted to do, but it wasn't all the way there. Oh, bro.
Mad at that. Well, before you go, we do have our 10 minutes of honesty where I ask you questions. You have to answer truthfully for 10 minutes. You down? Is you down for that?
Let's do it.
Okay, y'all. Shout out to Dae Superior in the building. I'm about to get his ass with the honesty, y'all. We finna see. Let's do it. Hold on.
Not yet.
Hold on. Slow it down. I get to pull out the questions. Okay? All right, y'all. Okay, we gotta start the. All right, gotta see what time it is. Make sure we don't go over. Okay, first question. And I know he's gonna be honest because he a real nigga. He ain't gotta lie. I be having people on here lying. Okay, let me see.
Okay.
First question. But it's a mixture of questions. I actually have listeners write in some questions. I'm gonna have to open that floor up again. See, like this is if you could trade shoes with anybody in the world, who would it be?
Robert Greene.
Okay. Who's that?
It's an author. He made like 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Attraction. Was it? Or The Art of Seduction, I think it was. The Art of Seduction, Mastery. That's my favorite book by him.
Nice.
Yeah, he got more books too. That's who got me into books. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like hearing about the 48 Laws of Power all of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like The Art of War. Like,
Nice.
besides urban novels, like, because I feel like everybody read urban novels when you get locked up, but like to read like a real book with like big words and all of that, like it was Robert Greene, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then once I read one of his books, I read all of them, you know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. That's a good answer. Okay? That's a good ass answer. I like that. Shout out to Robert. Okay, next question. Let's see. Oh, this one's stuck together. Hold on. Greatest piece of advice you've ever gotten?
The greatest piece of advice that I ever gotten. I'd probably say it was my pops telling me I could do anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Oh, bro.
I like that. And you can. You can, damn it. I like that. Okay. How could you change the world?
By telling my story.
Okay. That's change. That's your change the world, telling the story. Okay. I like that. I ain't mad at that. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Some of these pink ones are What's one celebrity everybody loves but you can't stand? Is it sad I got a list?
About this, yeah, it's I'd probably say Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
You don't like her either? Let me not you.
I'm dead. I mean, I don't not like her. I have no problem. I'm happy with her journey, but it's certain things. Okay, it's not about my answer right now. Oh, okay. Why you don't like Megan? What is it? She just overrated.
I don't know. Like it's just I don't feel like Tory Lanez is my favorite artist. Tory Lanez is my favorite artist, so I'm biased. I'm just put it as simple as that, because I feel like anything else I say, it won't really make sense.
You ain't wrong though. I definitely do fuck with Tory. I was conflicted on the issue, but that's another topic. All right, okay. Next question. I'm dead. You finna have these people cuss me out. They about to send me some hate mail. Really, Robin? Really? Name a hidden talent if you have one.
Ooh. What's up, man? My hands was about to get real wild. Now I gotta rethink that.
Hold on. He said I gotta rethink that. What's that hidden talent?
Man.
That you only do on special occasions?
Ooh. I got one answer stuck in my head.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't trying to turn you up like that. Fuck it, I be working that tongue, shorty.
Oh.
That's my hidden talent right there.
Okay, we ain't mad. We ain't mad at that. We ain't mad at that. Okay, we ain't mad at that. It's a great talent to have. Okay, last question. Last question. Let's see if we pick one of these. Can you fall in love after a one-night stand?
Yeah, my goof ass and did that before.
Oh. Hey, sometimes it happens.
Bro.
Sometimes it happens. I too have fallen down that rabbit hole before. I have fallen down that rabbit hole before. You gotta twist that bottom. Let me see who did. Okay. Okay, well, shout out to you. You definitely did your thing on the 10 minutes of honesty. We like the honesty. We definitely like the honesty for sure. So, Dae, tell us where we can tune in to your podcast, where we can listen to you and just get to know you better.
Yeah, so the name of my podcast is I Am Not a Baby Daddy. And you have to include my name after that, which is Dae Superior, Dae Superior. And then it should pop right up. That's available on all platforms. Then I have the Ghetto Van Life is the name of my vlogging series. And that's on YouTube if you're interested in seeing that and what it's like to live out of a van and like actually still have an interest in life. You know, yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like, I have a website, www.godlyvibrations.com, where you can see any upcoming things that I have or any upcoming announcements or anything like that. I pretty much I have everything. I have links to everything on there, all my socials and everything like that, the podcast and the books and everything.
Okay. Nice. I fuck with that. You official. Say, go to my website. Order my shit. So, are you having guests? Can people come on the show right now, or are you just doing your own thing as far as your show?
I'm trying to work myself into that. So I had like my girl that's sitting over there. Like I had her speaking in the beginning of one of the more recent episodes.
Nice.
And I have like a couple more people that I want to like sit down and talk to, and you know what I'm saying. Like I had that like as an intro to the episodes, but really like that the episodes is just like mental notes. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be like talking, like you know what I'm saying? Like what are some of the reasons that'll make a woman cheat on a good man? You know what I'm saying? And then I like go through the whole, you know what I'm saying, list, and then I break down each subject. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just be sitting there. I be sitting in the van talking to myself, and like when I get done, it be making so much sense. You know what I'm saying? I just be feeling like somebody else need to hear it. So that's pretty much all that the podcast is right now. Like if I was to have guests or whatever, it would just be like an intro.
Okay.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I like that. I need an intro. Let me get an intro on that. No, I think that's super dope though.
Yeah.
I like that you're in the podcasting world. I think that you do have a lot of knowledge to just give, and you know, just good shit that people do need to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you've been through some things.
Yeah, definitely.
You've seen some shit. You've been through some things in your life, so I think there is a lot of knowledge and wisdom there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on Pillow Talk Podcast Season 5. I definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. But keeping it a buck, okay? And as always, shout out to y'all for tuning in to Pillow Talk Podcast. Voted Chicago's top podcast of 2023. Make sure you guys subscribe to me on all streaming platforms, airing on iHeart this season. We going crazy with it, okay? Peace out.